Bore da, blwyddyn tair ar ddeg. Good morning, Year 13. You're starting now on problem solving, which is the last of the booklets that you'll be doing as part of the Welsh Bac. Having done working with others, having done IOLP last year as the other wider skills, this skill is focusing on you solving a situation or a problem that you are facing and tracking your progress as you plan, you do that, and then you review that once it's done. The problem you're facing is slightly different depending on your ambitions and aspirations when you leave Ysgol John Bright. Are you looking to go to university? Are you considering maybe going to college, looking at an apprenticeship, or do you simply not know what you're going to do when you leave school? One of these will be your main problem, and then it'll cut down into kind of sub-problems. If you're looking at universities, which course, which university, what kind of accommodation? Are you looking at city or campus? And considering things like, is it going to be expensive to live there? Can I afford this? How do I manage my budget? All those kind of things tying into university. If you're literally sat there going, well, I've got the grades or the points to get into university, but do I want to go to university? Do I want to get a job? It's about exploring those different options, planning and trying out different solutions to begin with, looking into a job, looking at apprenticeships and gathering evidence before finally committing to doing one thing. Applying for apprenticeships, applying for jobs, and then tracking that all the way through and reviewing it. There's quite a short time frame for this skill. It needs to be sent off in the middle of October, but it's also the work that you should be doing right now, and you should have already done in some ways. Preparing a personal statement, looking at universities, looking at the jobs market, looking at how you apply for apprenticeships, all these different things, and always, and I've said it a few times, gathering evidence as you go along to prove that you've done each step of this, and when you evaluate you can look back and see what went well and what you could have done more of. The pink booklet is there unless you're in Mr. Taylor's form and are therefore the chosen ones to be doing this electronically for the first time. Significant detail. That's what the board keep telling us is lacking in these skills, and in the work that we presented to them last year. They need more detailed, more reasoning, and showing at level 3 that you can work independently. This skill on its own would be worth an E grade at A level, so you imagine how much work it would take you to get an E grade in one of your subjects, and realise it needs that much work and effort and time for this particular skill that you're doing in form time. Listen to your form tutors, they've guided people through this before, and most importantly, get the work done and on time. It's a very short time scale as you try and solve your ultimate problem. What are you doing next year?